Hi Aries, how are you guys? We're going to do a bonus reading for you guys. So, I feel like I feel like there's an urgent message, okay? Something that could be, change the trajectory of your life. And I feel like it's about opportunities, big opportunities coming in. Look at this, Ace of Swords. So typically, victory after a battle. My voice just kind of gave out, which is strange. It's morning, by the way, so when I'm filming this, so that is very strange. Ace of Swords, that's truth, clarity, victory after battle. Sometimes could be apology, but somebody's realizing, I think it's about value. This is, how Hierophant is not Hierophant, I'm sorry, Hermit. No. Hold on. That can't be what I'm thinking. One moment. I feel like that card is wrong. Sorry, babes. It's the Hermit. Okay, because it's backwards. Okay, so anyway, these are cards they're so amazing, but they're not the easiest. So sometimes I get thrown off. But anyway, same idea. There's enlightenment. Somebody did some, and I feel like it's you, but you might be just so habitual. Like maybe it's just okay, it's one thing to decide to do something. It's to know what to do, to make a decision, to feed your brain, to elevate yourself. It's another thing to actually take the action. I feel like we're maybe a little bit stuck in there. Remember, I'm an Aries, so nothing I'm saying is said in anything other than out of love. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands here. I just feel like, I don't know, I needed to do other signs, but you guys are on my heart really strong. So so here's a stagnant. These are just my little deck that I wrote. So these came out. Stagnant, get up. Okay, get up and walk. Do some jumping jacks, splash water on your face if you need to. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I like to, even if you're having a hard time getting up in the morning, I do this to help wake myself up. Or you could put a yoga rig above your bed. That one of these days I'm going to show you guys how Twilight Zone my bedroom is. It's total Twilight Zone. Okay, so anyway, start with the end in mind. So this is tasks, and this is just a reminder. No one goes to the gym because they really want to in the beginning. No one cleans their house because they want to. That was another thing I got clutter cleaning. Make sure your house is open and warm, and that if somebody were to stop by, you wouldn't be embarrassed. Your hair is brushed. And the house thing is, get rid of stuff that you don't use, and because when somebody comes into your life, you want them to have room in your space. You want your space to be warm and welcoming. I think something with flowers too. Somebody may give you some flowers. Maybe you should buy some flowers. Maybe you could redecorate something. I'm sorry for those of you who don't want to hear this and just go straight into the spread. I just feel the need. Just skip ahead, please. Anyway, so I feel like we've got this energy and this knowing about being our future self. But it's kind of like the problem is that we feel like we have more time. And we need to stop that. Stop putting it off and just start taking action, okay? Also, when you've got something going on with someone, could be a sibling, could be a child, make sure you think about the things about them that you are thankful for. Be sure to reward good behavior. When somebody, I've caught myself doing this, I feel like such an ass, if one of my kids do something right, something good, and I see it or they say it, I'm like, well, it's about time. Oh my gosh, don't do that. Why do we do that? Don't do that, okay? So a friend of mine once told me this it sounds bad, but it's true. It's that behavior is kind of like, think of it as dogs. The more tricks you give them, or the more treats you give them, the more tricks they'll do. So it's like, remember to reward good behavior and not pout, okay, about what happened, something like that. Okay, sorry that took so long. So here we have the 10 of Swords, painful ending, and here we have the Sun. And I don't know, I guess I was feeling a 2 of Wands, but I feel like this is a decision to live in a hostile environment. And who said that? Somebody very famous said that the biggest decision we'll ever make is whether we live in a hostile environment or a happy environment, something like that. And it wasn't meant to say that we are creating it. What it's meant to say is your viewpoint. If you decide things are bad, if you decide things are hard, if you decide people are out to get you, I have seen people like this, and oh my gosh, do they attract those kinds of people. So our brain is in, you know, the neuroscience I'm always watching, our brain is going to look and find, it's not just law of attraction. If you think everybody's mean, everybody, you know, doesn't like me, or nobody notices me, if you think that, not only will you attract it, but this is where the science comes in. Your brain will go out of its way to verify, to validate your thinking. So it will literally notice the things that would validate that. If you say to yourself, I'm fat or I'm ugly or whatever, your brain is going to look for things and signs that might not be a good idea. I mean, I'm not fat shaming at all. I'm all about health and not appearance, but I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying? It's a decision. The biggest decision you will ever make, which will shape the trajectory of your life, is whether or not you live in a hostile universe or a loving universe, okay? Because you will attract and you will keep seeing the things that you decide. Healing light. So imagine yourself surrounded by I'm going to read these at the end probably, but this is what I was feeling from this was, you know, if you say, I feel like there's heartbreak and there's disappointment and maybe there's some struggle with money, but I feel like that is just right on the verge of changing. And I keep hearing, I'm trying, it's too hard, I'm not happy without this person, it's too hard. I want you to ask yourself, are you really trying? What are you doing to try? Write it down. What steps are you taking to try to live in this universe and not this one? Okay. Are you meditating? Are you eating healthier? And even if it's just small corrections and little corrections, one less meal a day, you know, don't eat early in the morning and late at night. You're going to feel, if you eat, okay, it's not less calories, it's in a smaller time frame. If you do all your eating within, you know, an 8-hour time frame, you will be amazed how you feel the next day. But anyway, it's just small corrections. You don't have to know the whole plan. But I want you to ask yourself, what are you doing? Another thing is, somebody's wanting to start a YouTube channel or a yoga practice or something that they really want to do, and they're putting it off because they're trying to stop learning and start doing, is the message that I got. Oh, wow. Heart chakra. Look at the green. I just split the deck there. Spiritual union. Memories of love. This is like a 6 of cups. This is a 2 of cups. Wow. 7 of, I guess this would be 7 of swords. I don't know. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So I hope that was helpful. You know, when I get these messages, I want to hurry and sit down and get them to you. So everybody take a deep breath. If you are in the car or have headphones on, please turn down your volume because I'm going to clear the space with this. Okay. All right. Turn down your volume because it's going to be loud. gosh, I hope that didn't hurt anybody's ears. I'm going to do one more, but I'm going to do it lighter. Or I'm going to do it further away from the camera. This is a 4096C, by the way. Not that I know the difference. All right. I went and saw a tarot reader. There's a spiritual shop right down the street from me. It's crazy. I can't even believe it. And I went and saw the tarot reader, and she did that. So I was like, I gotta have that. That's so much better than breathing in the every time I try to clear the space and chart, clear the cards, and with the sage, I mean, I'm breathing in a lot of smoke with that, And as a recovered smoker, I don't want to do that. Wow, you guys, twin flame, I think. Emperor, authority, somebody strong. That's you. I mean, this is going to be a crazy strong reading. Look at this. Look what came under it. So we've got prosperity, positive motion forward, awareness. This is going to be a strong, strong reading. So the prosperity begins. This probably has something to do with these cards that I, told you about. It's coming. I think it's really important to lay the foundation right now before, because when Aries season hits, which is coming up, that's when, the SHIT is going to hit the fan in a good way. That's when everything is going to start. I feel like it's towards the end of April moving forward. The foundation that you lay right now is super important. Don't put it off anymore. Don't feel like you have to keep learning. Just start doing. You'll learn faster with your mistakes. Oh my gosh, look at that. Financial. Why are these in reverse? I don't know why they're in reverse. My cards are in reverse. But that kind of goes along with the story. I'm worried that you guys are not doing everything you can to move forward. And if you're stuck in something sad, just out of habit, Financial and material changes. You know what I did? I don't know if this is helpful or not, but when I was trying to quit smoking and not take, Ambien to sleep, reset my circadian, my inner clock, I started sleeping somewhere different because that was when I struggled, I changed my environment. I slept on the couch downstairs. I slept on this little tiny, love seat, is that what they're called? Little tiny sofa in the loft upstairs. And that helped because I changed my habits, which helped me get me through the hardest parts. So just in case that's helpful to someone. Financial and material changes and patience. Okay, see, this flower is growing. This person is reaching for it. There's an emperor there. That's you. Authoritative, strong. Make sure you're carrying yourself that way. I don't want you to miss out on an opportunity. Some sort of big opportunity is coming. Aries. I just have so much love for you guys. I just do. You're my Aries gang. Okay. Stand your ground in partnerships and alliances. Interesting. Cooperation, prosperity begins. So if there is, questions that come up, maybe with this shows me a partnership twice. So if there is, a question that comes up that you feel like you might be getting shorted or whatever, make sure you stand your ground. Okay. Seven of Wands could also be irritability. So keep an eye out for that. There's another thing you guys are like, whoa, stop with the advice. There's sacral chakra. You might want to work on your sacral chakra. Okay. You can listen to binaural beats or just Google sacral chakra or YouTube it. Lots of twos. But what I was saying is there's, you know, I'm into different types of yoga, and there's this, you know, inversion yoga. So I'm like learning handstands and I'm practicing all this stuff. But anyway, they say that it takes stress out really, really fast. And if you're not able to do headstands or handstands, you know, you can work your way up to those. But even if you just Google legs up the wall. So even if you just put your, you know, your backside all the way up to the wall and put your legs up and sit like that, has some sort of a remarkable effect on the body and calmness and confidence. It does something for confidence. So anyway, there's that. There's another too. Yeah, it's a decision. You guys, remember that I feel like that whole spiel I've been going through, start writing down what choices you, start writing down what choices you, or what actions you're doing towards your goals, okay? Write your goals down, make them clear, maybe start journaling. Look at all these doors opening here. See that? Just like a door for everything. Spiritual, what would growth be? I don't know. There's love, there's money. And then I also feel love coming. I feel money and love coming. So, let's lay out another deck. Let's lay out another spread. Let's get the money deck. Oh gosh, we're at 17 minutes. I need to hurry. All right, Aries, tell me what's going on with Aries. Either love or money. Or both would be great. Aries, okay. Queen of Swords, cutting something out, being quick, decisive, swift, not indecisive. Queen of Swords. All right, Aries energy. Eight of Pentacles. Focused attention. Make a decision. If you guys are stuck with a project or something you want to start, I think it's time to make a decision. That sword was up and she was ready to swing it. Temperance. At the same time, you need to be patient with yourself. Balance things out. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Oh gosh, that flew out really strong. The Magician is somebody that creates. So you guys have something coming, some opportunities, some doors opening that are going to bring stability. Hierophant. And get ready. Start working on the work now, because when Aries season hits, the work that you've put in is going to like show it big. I'm feeling money and love. What else? Okay, 5 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Sorry for the leaf blower guy. He's been on my nerves all day, so I'm trying to be thankful. So he's doing like the neighborhood landscape, but he has to blow everything into a pile right in front of my house. It's like, nice. There's the Emperor again, right under the Magician card, like crazy strong. You have to there needs to be a fire lit under you, and you stop with the excuses and the I can't or it's hard. Okay, this is serious now. Lots of 5s. 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, love coming, and the Sun. Okay, let's look at love. Eight of Pentacles, focused attention. Be easy on yourself. Don't think you have to know all the answers to get started. Just make it happen. You are the magician. Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about not giving up. And then underneath it, you've got the Ten of Cups. So I guess maybe you feel like it's all or nothing in the sense of if you move on without something or someone that's hurting you, like that seals it off, closes the door. It doesn't. It doesn't mean it's over. There's Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And the Wheel of Fortune. It is love and money. Your ship has not... You can't miss your ship. Okay? It's love and money. I also feel like there might be someone that you need to be really... Let me see. Four of Swords. Why do we have the... There's maybe some little bit of self-pity here, needing to let go. Yeah, just lack of motion, lack of motion. Princess of Wands. High Priestess. So I think that's it. I mean, I think you've got big money coming in. I also feel a need to see there's something that needs to be cut out though. Look at that. And also feel a need like there's something that you know that you're doing or keeping around that you need to let go of or distance yourself from. I don't know, is it maybe drinking too much or something like that? Is it gossip? Is it, some sort of addiction? It could be ruminating. There's a strong need to even that out. I also feel like if you're okay, the message is super strong. The message is to bring in... There's a pattern that needs to be broken. In order to bring in the success that you need, that you're going to bring in, for that something needs to end or change. A cycle needs to end. Stop putting it off. Now is the time. I feel like I'm just trying to sugarcoat it and dragging, which is just dragging it out, which I just shouldn't sugarcoat it. So there's this false belief of, oh, I have time. I'll just put that off, So I want you to write down what actions you're taking. Some of you could even benefit from doing a total journal. Journal your day, what time you got up, what you did from 11 to 12, what you did, Wow. Give the universe your clear intention. So that's another one. Write that down too. Write down exactly what you want and then write it in make sure you say thank you for it, because we had that thank you also. Miracles happen. I hope this was helpful. I know I have a super strong message. I just don't know that my delivery might have been a little bit annoying. So let it go. What did I say? There's something that has to be let go of so that the good can come in. That's your message. Here it is again. Give the universe your clear intention. Let it go. Let it go. What hasn't worked in the past needs to be released. The future will be different if you let go of the past. Send it love. Wow. When you feel that emotion of hopelessness, send your past love. Send it love. Love heals. Your past will be healed and no longer needs to be carried into the future. Whatever troubles you, send it love. Be love. Express love to all things. We had the heart chakra. I said heart chakra from all the green, remember? Love heals whatever hurts. Love brings peace to suffering and shows the way by shining a light on the true path of lessons. Be all, be one, be love, be truth. Be all you can be with love and truth for all. You have learned lessons, no need to carry it with you. Yeah, I feel like you guys are attached to the pain somehow. Dust your hands off from that, okay? So it says, the lessons have been learned, the tests have been passed. It's time to do house cleaning. Oh my gosh, I said those exact words. I'm telling you guys, I have chills over this. It's crazy how strong I felt the need to do this reading. Time to do house cleaning and let go of what you no longer need. Oh my gosh, I said that. Rewind. I said, get rid of stuff you don't use. I love tarot, and I love you guys. Thank you for your beautiful energy. So, okay, know that all is well, all is good. Your path forward will be much easier. Just need to put up your hand and say, I'm ready for that. And it will come like hailing a bus or a cab. Say yes, and it will come to you. Easy now, you will just need to step on board of your new path forward. Hand up, I'm ready now, for whatever it is you're asking. So there's an additional message. It says, miracles and manifestation happen very quickly, but don't put your hand up and then drop it away and then put it half up, hesitate, turn around. That's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. You guys screenshot that if you can. Oh, hopefully you can. Otherwise, you'll just have to listen to me over and over. I'm talking about this additional message here. There you go. Okay. And if you want the whole thing, there. Okay. That's crazy. Miracles and manifestation happen very quickly, but don't put your hand up, then drop it away, and then put it halfway up, hesitate, turn around, look the other way. Be clear. Give the universe your clear intention. I want to catch this bus. Remember I said your ship hasn't sailed? There's always another bus or another ship is what my point is. So I want to catch this bus, whatever this is, and it will arrive very quickly. It's saying once you decide you want it, it will happen, okay? Don't go back and forth. Be love in all situations and watch your life unfold beautifully like a flower in full bloom. Blessings, dear child. Love and blessings. Aries. Chills. Total chills. Like butterfly chills. Okay, thank God. This is funny because I've never even used this deck, and I was trying to like clean my clutter, and I came across this and I was like, what is that? And it literally pulled to me, and then look what happened. The exact words that I said earlier came out. So I love tarot. Strong, strong, strong message for you guys. Aries season is coming. Do not wait. Do the work now. Do the work now. Okay? I feel like it's almost like a portal that you need to take advantage of the work now. Also, if there's somebody in your life that is probably keeping someone new from being able to come in, you need to rethink that too. Okay? If you're hanging on to someone that's not good, that's keeping you from having new love, because I do kind of feel like there's a return. I mean, we had 6 of Cups. I feel like there is a return. I just didn't focus. It wasn't my main focus. I didn't ask questions about it. I love you, Aries. Please let me know in the comments. Please hit like so the video will get circulated and it will help the channel. I love you so much. Bye, Aries.